What's up, everybody? Dark 1985. There's levels to this. Alright, second video of the night. So you guys know how I always talk about gimmicks and how I can't stand a gimmick. I hate gimmicks. Okay. So I have Xcloud, right? And I told you guys I was gonna be playing it to see how I like it and using it and all this other stuff. I even went ahead and I ordered a what's it called, like a phone clip that connects to my controller so I could play on the phone and stuff. And I gotta be honest with you, man, it's I didn't think it'd be something I like, but I actually like it. Does it take some getting used to playing on a cell phone screen? It does, but the convenience is pretty nice. But here's where the gimmick came in, but it actually worked. So when I first downloaded it, I saw a game popped up and said, play this game with touchscreen controls or whatever. And I automatically, off the top of my head, I was like, okay, yeah, there's no way I'm doing it. I'm not gonna play an Xbox game without an Xbox controller. There's just too many buttons. How are you gonna put all those buttons on the screen? I'm just not doing it. Okay. For whatever reason, today I was like, I hopped on my phone, went on a freaking game streaming app, and I don't know if I missed it or maybe I didn't see it the first time, but Hellblade was there, and it had the little icon that I could play with the touchscreen controls. Now, I'm thinking, let me go ahead and try this gimmick and see what this is about. Went ahead, started up the game, started playing, and I'm playing with the touchscreen controls. Now, yes, your fingers are going to be on the screen, obviously, right? Touchscreen. So, yes, you're blocking out, real estate. There's stuff that you can't see because your hand's on it. However, in that game specifically, in Hellblade, it really didn't matter. It really wasn't my screen. Where my thumbs were really didn't matter. It didn't block too much. Okay. Now, the way though they did this was genius. Genius. On the screen, all the buttons weren't on the screen. It was just the buttons that you needed for that specific time. That is so smart. Kudos, Microsoft. On a whole different level. On a whole different level. Okay. So for all of you that have never played Hellblade, I'll give you a quick example. So it's third person view. Okay. So you see the character. She's running around, and the camera is almost like at a fixed angle. But just like whenever you're playing any third person, the right stick is used to look around, the left stick is used to move, and on the touch screen, you have your left stick, you have your right stick. Okay. But then in that game, there's only really two ways that you interact with stuff. One is like a look button where you can look and focus on something, and the other one is just like an interaction button. Okay, for the most part of the game, there are parts of the game where you actually go into battle and you have to fight. Okay, so I'm playing the game, and obviously I played it on the Xcloud. On Xcloud before, so it literally picked up where I left off, which was freaking awesome. I really like it. And I'm playing on my Verizon freaking network, and it's working perfectly. No stutters, no drop frames, nothing. I'm literally playing on my phone. Okay, AAA title on my phone, no controller. So I'm playing, I'm doing this puzzle that you have to do. I finish the puzzle, I go through this like portal or this door, whatever you want to call it, and I end up in a situation where I have to fight now. Okay. Now, I was curious to see what was going to happen because on the screen, I only had a few buttons. So how was I going to fight? And I know that you fight in this game. When I got into the sequence where I was going to get into a fight, the controls switched and had more buttons specifically so that I could fight. Oh my God, that is so genius. Not only was it genius, but here's a big thing. It worked. So it's a gimmick that worked. I'll take that any day. I was able to dodge. I was able to fight. I was able to use powerful hits, fast hits, kicks, move around. Not only that, but the input lag was not there, which I have no idea how they did it. So it was responsive, easy to use, and it worked. And it worked. When that thing finished, when I finished that fighting sequence, right, and it was for a while, I think I had to fight like it was like five guys at a time that were coming at me. When I finished that fighting sequence, again, I was astonished. So the Xcloud again leaves me astonished. Now, the only gripe I have is that after that, I wanted to see what other games could do this. And there was no way, or at least I don't know of any. If you know, please let me know. There was no way of me figuring out how to filter it so I could see which games I could play like this. Listen to me. If Microsoft figures out a way to do this with every single game, maybe not every single game. Some games are just too complicated. You might not be able to do it. But for the majority of games, if they figure out a way to do this, that is going to be a huge, tremendous sell. I never thought, listen, I never thought that I would want to play a AAA game with touchscreen controls until I just finished playing Hellblade. And my mission now is going to be to play the entire game like this. So I'll let you know once I'm done beating the game what the full experience was. Literally playing the entire game on my phone. The entire game with no controller, nothing, just like this on my phone. I'm gonna let you know what that experience is like. But right now, what I can tell you is that it was amazing. The gimmick worked. So look, man, the potential with this xCloud stuff is amazing. Whatever Microsoft is doing with the actual hardware, like with the Xbox Series X and the Xbox Series S, I don't know, man. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what they're thinking. But this xCloud, if you're not excited for it, I'm telling you, you probably should be. You probably should be. Because it's just a matter of time until other companies are going to do the same thing. Netflix came out, Hulu had to come out, right? Amazon Prime Video had to come out, right? I mean, it's going to happen. It's going to make everything better. Trust me. Doc Dog 1985, there's levels to this. We out. Peace.